Hi guys, as you can tell, I've lost my voice, so I'm really sorry that I'm gonna have to sound like a man for this video, but I really wanted to answer your questions in this video, so I thought I would go ahead and still record it anyway. So apologies if you are annoyed by this man voice, and if you're not, then let's just get straight into the video. I'm going to be reading the questions off my phone, so if I'm looking down, that will be the reason why. So I'm not weird or anything, so just so you know. Okay, so the first question is, what is the #1 skincare product do you use? Also, what are your favourite products for natural hair? And what do you do for a living? And have you ever been to the US? That's 4 questions in one there. Okay, so the first question was, what's your #1 skincare product do you use? Skincare product, I think, is a really good moisturising facial wash. I'd also say a really good scrub and SPF that has at least SPF 50. And I don't need it, but I like to be extra safe, so yeah. What are your favourite products for natural hair? My favourite products for natural hair would be olive oil and water. I'm trying to find a really good leave-in conditioner, but for now, olive oil and water works amazingly for my hair. Although, like, I'm getting stuck, guys, and I really want you to help. I'm at armpit length, like my natural hair is at armpit length right now, but I can't seem to get past it. So if you've got any recommendations for what I can do, I've noticed my hair's getting a bit drier, so maybe I need to moisturise it more, but help, I've been at armpit length for like a year now, and I'm like, oh, I need to push past this length because, you know, I'm trying to have Rapunzel hair. So, you know, Rapunzel doesn't have hair that stops there. We need to get it to the toes. So if you have any suggestions, then do let me know. What do you do for a living? This has to be the #1 question that has been asked in my comments. Now, I work in advertising. I work in an advertising firm, and we make videos for different types of clients to kind of just explain what their brand does, or maybe stuff for TV, stuff for the internet. And as you can imagine, like, I love the internet and I love video, hence why I make YouTube videos. So I'm a project manager in a advertising company, and I basically manage the process of getting a video from like concept right to like the very end, where you'd see it like on a pre-roll before YouTube. So yeah, that's what I do. Have you ever been to the US? Yes, I have. I've been to New York, I've been to Florida, I've been to Baltimore. Totally loved Florida. It was amazing, it was gorgeous. I went to Disney World for 5 days a couple of years ago. Actually, I've still, if I can find it, I've still got the footage for it, because I started vlogging way before vlogging was even known as vlogging. So I've still got some footage from when I was like, how many years ago was it now? It was in 2007. So it was like 5 years ago. So if you do want to see the footage, I'm happy to like edit it and put it up as long as I can find it. But thumbs up this video if you want to see that footage. What kind of guys do you like? Oh gosh, what kind of question? So we're going to start talking about boys. What kind of guys do I like? I don't know. I'm not really, can you shush? Can you not say a word, please? Can you? Anyways, kind of guys that I like, I don't know. Hardworking guys, guys doing something for themselves, people that aren't lazy, people that know how to have a good time, laugh, people that I can take the mick out of and they can take the mick out of me. I love that. Like, I don't know why. I love being taken the mick out of, because I just find it so funny. So I want to be able to do it to someone and they not feel offended. Someone that's caring, loving, you know, the usual. Yeah. That's all I can think of. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, that question was from Destiny Quadley. Hey, Destiny. So another question from Destiny is, what's the biggest change you've made since starting YouTube? I redecorated my whole room. I had to, I don't know, what other changes? I had to learn how to edit. I had to learn about cameras. When I bought my first DSLR camera, I wanted to throw it out the window because I had no clue how to use it. So another change is like YouTube is like almost, I wouldn't say it's my life because I have a life outside of YouTube, but there's a lot of things I take into consideration now that I do YouTube. So I hope that answers your question, Destiny. If not, comment below and I'll be happy to answer it again, hopefully. One thing that I would change about my life if I could. I don't know, what would I change? I don't know if I would even change anything because a lot of the things that I've been through has made me stronger. So I'm not sure if there was anything that I would actually change. I might have to come back to that question. But I don't know, I don't think there's anything that I would change. Because I love my family, I love my friends, I love my job, I love YouTube. Actually, something that I would have changed, and this is also my advice to you guys as well, is that if you're in university, like, enjoy every experience. Don't be in a rush to leave, like, university. Like, enjoy the experience, enjoy the moment. I was in a rush to, like, finish university and get into the big wide world and work and travel and do all the rest of it. But now I feel like, oh, I should have used all the opportunity at university to really do all the things I wanted to do and not wait till I was working to do them. So, yeah, that's something I would change if I could. If you lived in the UK as a teenager, did you find it hard to get cheap makeup? How did you survive? Even if it wasn't, what would you advise? When I first started makeup, I started with my mum's makeup. That's where I started. And my mum is quite light, so she's really fair. So me putting on someone's foundation that was like 10 shades lighter was just the most horrendous thing to ever do. And if one of the questions were if I did find it difficult, what did I do or what would I advise? And I would just say, you know, start with basics, start with the small things. I think perfect your technique first. And once you've perfected your technique, then maybe start investing a little bit more in what kind of makeup you decide to buy. How much weight have you lost and what is your current weight? Are you still trying to lose or are you maintaining now? I started off at 12.5 stones, which was size 16. And I refused to believe that I was size 16. And it was a really tough time for me at that time, so I was just eating and I was really depressed. I was just eating and eating and eating and eating. And I reached 12.5 stones, which I have never seen in my life. Sorry US people, sorry, I don't know my weight in kilos, I work with stones. But I was 12.5 stones and I'm now 10 stones. I fluctuate between 10 stones and 10.5 stones. But I'm actually trying to lose about half a stone more. I want to see if I can do it. So I'm going to be doing Insanity again starting Monday. So that's going to be interesting. I think 9.5 stones and then I will be maintaining. If I can't get down to that, then I'll just maintain, which I kind of have done for the last year or two now. So yeah. Do you think that teenagers should be wearing makeup at age 12 to 16? Why not? I mean, experiment. I don't think you should look like you're going to the club, but I think, you know, a bit of mascara, maybe a bit of blush, maybe you want to try out lip glosses and then, you know, work your way to lipsticks. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I started wearing makeup at 12 years old. My mum's makeup wearing 10 shades lighter. And then I just thought makeup wasn't for me. And then I landed myself a job on the beauty counter. And then I fell in love with makeup all over again. And then here I am now. I would like to know how old you are and what are your hobbies. I love your videos, by the way, but most of all your hauls. You've got a great personality too, by the way, and thanks for sharing all your tricks and lovely makeovers. We need more women who lift others up than haters. So yeah, keep up the good work and blessed to be a blessing to us. Oh, that's really sweet, thank you. How old am I? I think that has got to be the most asked question as well. But I don't know if I want to say how old I am. I'm in my 20s. What the heck. I'm 25 years old. I don't look it. I certainly don't act it. I'm still a kid. I don't think I'll ever grow up. I'm quite mature, but then I like having fun and being silly. And a lot of the time I don't take myself seriously anyway. So yeah, I'm 25. Thumbs up if you're 25 too. What is your favourite cosmetic that you cannot live without and why? Probably foundation. If we're talking about brands, I didn't mention brands, but if we're talking about brands, I absolutely adore Illamasqua for high-end, amazing stuff, especially for women of colour, amazing brand. And if you want something that's more drugstore, I adore Sleek. Sleek is amazing. You know, I use them in a lot of my tutorials. Really affordable, really great quality. So totally love Sleek. Is blogging and YouTube been a long-term thing for you? Well, right now it is. I mean, I don't know what the future holds. I might not like it anymore, but for right now, in the foreseeable future, I can't see that happening. So, yeah. How did you feel when you were heavier compared to now? Did people treat you differently, like guys? Guys, in my way? I really thought about it. To be honest, I've never really been one to pay attention to guys. I've never really given guys much attention anyway. So, I don't know. People definitely noticed it, but I don't think it, I don't know. How do I compare now? I feel much happier because, number one, I've done Insanity, which is like hell and back, which I'm going to do again. And then also, like, clothes fit how I want them to fit, but I still got a little bit more to go on the bottom half. So, yeah. Did you go to uni? If so, what did you study? I did go to uni. I went to Brunel University in Uxbridge. I graduated in 2011, so that was 2 years ago. Well, coming up to 2 years ago now. I studied business management and marketing. And yeah, that's everything. Did I like my course? Yes, absolutely loved it. Would I have changed it? I think, and this is something I battled with as well, is that I did a module in college of marketing, and from then on I knew that I wanted to do marketing. And before that, I actually wanted to be an accountant. So for years I went on wanting to be an accountant, and then I just did this module, and then marketing just took over, and that's all I wanted to ever do. And my mum didn't have a clue what marketing was. And she was like, it's not going to get you a job, it's nonsense, don't do it, study it with business. And I studied it, I'd listened to her, I studied it with business management and then obviously the marketing. But I think what I should have done is just studied marketing straight and just gone with my heart. Because there's so much stuff that I learned or forced myself to learn, you know, when exams come and you start doing that cramming stuff. I just don't need it, didn't need it, didn't benefit me. It was just a waste. And there's other areas of marketing which I wish that I could have learned or understood. So yeah. Age, career, future plans, goals. What is the thing that you say at the end? So a lot of people have asked me, what do I say at the end of my videos? I say the world is your oyster, which basically means, you know, you can do anything you want to do. Don't let anything hold you back. Just be free and be you and be confident, and it should all work out, basically, is what I say. Age, career, future plans. I think I've talked about that. Where are you from? I am 3/4 Nigerian and 1/4 Chinese, hence the eyes. I'm full Nigerian, I don't have no Chinese in me, but I always use it and people always believe me all the time. So it's fun, like pulling people's legs, because they're like, Nigerian and Chinese? What? But yeah, it's always fun. But no, I'm 100% Nigerian.